politics but got common sense. Ain't common sense that politics don't make no kind of sense. Congress just designed a trick the common man and common chick. They try and get control over every country and continent. They conquer it with manipulation, clouding your consciousness. No honestness, just a bunch of lies and broken promises. If you don't get grants and scholarships to go to colleges, you get a loan, now you in debt trying to get out of it. It's obvious the lobbyists and legislators robbing us. They use rules and regulations to make a dollar flip. Incompetence and lack of knowledge is a disadvantage. But instead of rich niggas is famished, can't get a sandwich. Before Chris discovered America, niggas ran it. The only Indians is from India, shit is scandalous. Man, to get some answers is some things you gotta read upon, cause history is only a bunch of lies agreed upon. Gone.
Listening to one of the last of the real MCs. When I say MCs, I mean like somebody that really raps from the soul, somebody that really got lyrics, really got something to say, really know how to structure bars, and got something hot to say at the end of the verse, you know, a punchline. Somebody with the skills, somebody that's really made to rap, somebody that really has the skills to rap, as opposed to what the fuck been going on out here these days. Because these niggas, they have created, like, I could give them their props, man. Some of these niggas have actually created their own lane, like literally their own fucking lane, because the shit don't sound like nobody else's shit until they did it. Like, they was the first one to really sound like that. And then other niggas start biting them and made it more popular, but it's really coming from a certain type of person. And that person has created their own lane. A lot of these new dudes have created their own shit, man. So I got to give them they props on that. I'm just saying, like, you know, as weird as it sounds, you still got to give them their props. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching Drink Champs yesterday, and I heard this nigga Nori asked Jadakiss something similar to the new era, and he was like, basically, he can't speak on that because it's not his era. And I agree with that. I really had to really agree with that. Like, when he said that, it made perfect sense right away. Because really, it's not your era. That's why you don't feel the music. Because people from, you know, the 70s that grew up in the 80s, some of them hate the 90s music. Some of them thought the 80s was way better. People in the 60s thought the 70s music was better. It's like, it's almost like whatever era you grow up in, you know, growing up is the era that you're probably going to think is the best, is the toughest. You know what I'm saying? So I was born in the 80s. I grew up in the 90s. So, but it's not just 90s. For me personally, it's not just 90s music. I love all kinds of music from all different kinds of decades. You know what I'm saying? I'm weird like that. I love everything, you know, but not the recent shit. The shit niggas is doing nowadays, like I said, I could give it his credit for his creativity, but that's pretty much it. The feel of it is not good. Shit don't make me feel good. Shit don't really put no good vibes in me and make me want to move. It's not that type of thing. Like my era music did, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's good that you still got niggas out here, as irrelevant as some of y'all might say they are. They still got good bars. Those niggas are necessary to be out here. It's good that them niggas are still out here, because they pretty much preserving what real hip-hop music and, you know, rap shit should sound like. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all young kids need to know what it really is. So these niggas is necessary for y'all. But a lot of other, you know, it's a lot of dudes that's trying to fit in with the new crowd, and it's not working because you're just not a part of that era. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not a part of their whole culture. It's like the culture has shift. Like, you see hip hop culture now, it's a whole nother shit now. It's something else. It's not the same shit back in the days. Back in the days, niggas had like somewhat guidelines, like, okay, this is what we are, that's what we're not. Now you can't tell me what hip hop is not about. You feel me? It's about everything. It's about everything. They incorporated hardcore drugs. That wasn't a part of hip hop. The fucking the devilism shit that they trying to promote in the videos and the lyrics and shit like that. That's not really a part of hip hop. Like that's that rock and roll life. That's that rock and roll music shit. That's their culture. You know what I'm saying? They always promoting, the skeleton and evil and dark shit and drinking blood and vampire shit. They always promoting. Rock and roll promotes shit like that. But now hip hop promotes all that shit. All that shit. Every single fucking thing under the sun you can imagine. It's a part of hip hop. So there's no guidelines around hip hop anymore. It's just a bunch of wild animals out here just doing whatever the fuck they feel like doing. Nobody's checking nobody. People just, jumping on a wave. And, you got to blame the internet, obviously. It's really the fact that things are so convenient. The conveniency of the internet has really turned this shit out. That's really what flipped, and turned everything upside down at the end of the day. Because now anybody can just come right through and get famous off of shitty fucking music. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say, man.